Now that looks good. I was beginning to worry. You guys might think I have a little bit of an organizational problem. All right, I said good, not perfect.
Boiler was off, just kicked on. Hear that?
Seems like we got a bad flame sensor. And since I have room in my truck, I know exactly where it is.
Right there. Don't want to lose that. Nice. Look at that. Perfect. 3 full turns first, so we know we're going in.
And then we can use a wrench.
Orange to orange. White to white. Okay. Good, good. This can only go in one way.
Might have jumped to conclusions on this one. I got the flame sensor and the ground. We're reading a good flame signal. I took the new one off. I put the old one back on. I want to test the flame sensor again. Let's see. Seems like we got a bad control, just not reading the flame signal. I take full responsibility in jumping to conclusions on that one. You know, you see it a dozen times where pilot lights, you still hear the spark and the main burner kicks on, but it's still sparking and then it shuts off, and instantly in your head you think, flame sensor. Should have tested it. That was my fault. Gonna swap out the control. Before I disconnect this one though, I'm just gonna pull all the wires off and plug it on here to make sure. That's all connected. Let's see how we do. In my hypocritical defense though, at least I didn't run to the supply shop, pick up the wrong part, come back, install it, figure out it's the wrong part, and then have to go back, pick up the right part, and come back and then install the new part. At least I had both of them on my truck. Still took longer to get here than to fix the problem. Next, we're going to where I was yesterday. The water heater problem, that turns out it was the gas meter. Well, public service went, confirmed it, changed the gas meter, but we're still having a problem with that Lars Lochinvar Teledyne, whatever it was, boiler turning on and off again. So they fixed the problem with the gas, but now we got to fix the problem with the boiler. Let's go. Whew. I got 3 trucks here. Fire, it's going to go right because it's filled with air. Public service just left, still having a little bit of an issue with the gas. It might have something to do with the pipe sizing, but the boiler's still getting weird pressure at the gas valve. So right now, just because Christmas is in 2 days and I don't want these calls coming in over the weekend, I temporarily wired it up so that the water heater takes demand and the heat is secondary, not demand. I forgot the word for it. So I put a little rib relay in, and on our coil side, so white and blue and white and yellow, because it's 24 volts, when that coil is energized by a call for heat from the water heater, our blue and yellow wire, blue and yellow that are normally closed will open, turning off our demand. So when this calls for heat, that shuts off, so this gets gas. And then when this call for heat is over, it de-energizes the coil for the boiler, and then the boiler can run and heat. Because this is only gonna run for a couple minutes and heat the storage tank. I don't want every time the heat runs to prioritize and then people call and complain that there's no hot water. I hope this works out. We're gonna try it because we're at our set point. I'm just gonna crank it up so that we get a call. That's powered up. LED is lit, which means our demand is off. When we no longer have a call, turn that set point off. Just gonna have to give it a sec. Off. Our demand is back on. It's not working out. Let's get out of here. All right, so unfortunately, all the work I did put in that relay on did absolutely nothing. I don't understand why every circuit that I connected it to, mainly like the limit circuit and then the burner circuit, it just would not ignite at the control. Like you could hear the control trying. What are you yelling at? Hi. I just don't get it. If there's anybody that knows what I could have done differently, please let us know in the comments down below, because it doesn't have, there's not that much amp draw going through the coil of the rib relay to really affect anything. So I had to just be messing something up somewhere, but it's 2 days before Christmas. I'm not messing around with it. We've got a bigger meter on now. They went from a 425 to an 800,000 BTU. That wasn't enough. So then finally we went to a 1.5 million BTU gas valve, which we have plenty of gas now. It was still going off. We're gonna pick back up sometime during the week and really figure out what's going on. But until then, catch you in the next.